Alright, hello everybody, I'm the Sonic Arrow, and welcome to the class trial of Chapter 5 of Danganronpa 1, Trigger Happy Havoc. We have to add a new friend, so generate a random number. 236. Didn't I already get that one? No. Okay, I didn't. Okay, So it was 236, right? Yeah, 236. Oh, it's Triger. Okay. Well, that's the baby form of either Hitmontop, Hitmonchan, or Hitmonlee. It all depends on... It all depends on the stat spread. Like, if it's higher defense than attack, it's like... Okay, the higher defense is for Hitmonchan. The higher attack is Hitmonlee. And then when it's a balance, it's Hitmontop. So we're going to have to see which is higher, attack or defense, or neither. So we'll have to roll 0, 1, or we're going to have to roll 1, 2, or 3 on this one. Or 0. So we have to roll a d4. So 1 to 4. So 1 will make it die. Or 0 to 3. You know what? 0 to 3. I don't know. I don't know, but yeah. So Hitmonchan evolves from Triger at level 20 when Triger's defense is higher than its attack. For Hitmonlee, which is the kicking one... Okay, so Hitmonchan is the puncher. Hitmonlee is the kicker, and Hitmontop is the one that spins around on its own head. Okay. Well, either way, we have a new friend, and it was exactly a baby form. So that's good. Kyoko's gloves. There's no way that corpse was Kyoko. I can't prove why we're going to be stuck here and the case won't move forward. So I don't have any choice but to... initiate! Agreed. Isn't Kyoko and I can prove it. What's wrong? Did I say something weird? Yes? There is a contradiction. I just gotta grab it. Tattoo on the right hand. No? Fake nails, then. It's fake nails. It has to be fake nails. No, that's wrong. Finally. Identify the victim. Everything starts from there. So what do we got? Sprinklers, exploded body analysis, tattoo on the right hand. No, that's wrong. Break! Compared to the tattoo. Alright, that was right. The image that represents Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. I need a W. F. Wolf. One of the students. Me and Kyoko. So the only suspects now are me and Kyoko. Damn it, I can't understand, so I have to clear my name. Nine o'clock. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, the gym is just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably not on the dot now. Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01. Don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. till 7:30. Looks like the game has begun. If I can't provide an alibi for that period, then I have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. To do that, I have to make it clear when the body ended up in the garden. So I think it happens in the garden at the same time every morning. Thinking back, the corpse was almost totally dry. Should be able to figure out when the body must have appeared in the garden. Nope. So if not sprinklers, What, you think there's some mistake lurking in what I said? There's a contradiction somewhere, alright. Aha! Downtown Tinseltown I like. Oh god. The Meltdown South. Oh god, Meltdown South. I've heard Downtown Tinseltown. Oh god. Wow. So are you. Kyoko's the only one without an alibi, which means that Mukuro's killer is... No, I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone? That's... the tarp. Oh. Why would Kyoko say that? Why would she want to make me look like the killer? No, I can't think about that right now. That tarp. If it was used the way Kyoko said, tarp must have touched the body, right? But the body... Can't worry about Kyoko's motivations if I don't do something. Everyone's going to think I'm the killer. I have to refute what Kyoko said. Damn it. I have absolutely no idea. Ugh! No, that's wrong. Huh? The blood was camouflage? Which must mean... My babies! And the suspicion falls back on me again. But why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? I don't understand. Disguised dead body has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Listen, more important, now that we have a knife, what are we going to do with it? Can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what you might do. I don't want it anyway. So what to do? Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me? Couldn't be sure what actually happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her. Considering everything up to now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer. We are not. Make your argument. Oh, truth bullets. Disguised dead body. Blah, blah, blah. Establish the coat was put on the body after the tarp was removed. The knife was thrust through the coat into the body. Ah! That's what people call the brain, gray matter. One explanation. What ultimately killed the victim? Need to concentrate. It was an arrow. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. Also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe, but was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Which only leaves the blow to the back of the head. What? Titanium arrows. I don't blame Hina for downing it, because there's one more thing about that weapon. One more secret. If it was just that titanium arrow, it wouldn't be nearly thick enough, which is why they used... Damn it! Aha! She was protecting me? Then does that mean she knew I was being attacked? And she came to my rescue? Could that be when... Which would mean that Kyoko, she killed someone for me? Byakuya should know better than anyone? What does that mean? I know what that means! I just figured it out. Byakuya put the woodblock key in her room. She didn't have her key. Kyoko gave a room key to Byakuya, right? Which would mean... But she had the skeleton key for the entire place. Does she really feel that threatened because she's the killer? Or is it something else? Is there some deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier? If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen. This is a trap the Mastermind had laid for us. Mastermind's trap. The Mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko, but what if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? What should I... Mastermind's trap? It was Makuro and Kyoko killed her? What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie? I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. The only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The Mastermind's trap. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. You know the danger, but if the risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do I do? I have to decide right here and pursue the lie. Must be because there's some other deeper truth she wants to keep hidden. Secret tool which grants access to any room of the school to sneak into the second floor of the dorms. Yeah. Correct. To be precise, not quite. I use Monokuma's secret tool which can open any lock in the school. What? No, we do not. Let's go into Kyoko. Really? Good job, you got it right. Brilliantly right. We got it right? Does that mean Kyoko really is the killer? But something strange is going on here. There's something wrong with this whole class trial. Kyoko! Is everyone ready? Okay, then! So I am going to say that this is where one end of the game comes in. You expose the lie, and then something happens. I don't know what exactly. Or we get the wrong end or something. Oh! That's sex ed. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Thank god it was censored. That's how the class trial of Mukuro Ikusaba came to an end. Still had to wonder whether Kyoko was actually innocent or, regardless, the truth was lost forever, even for me. I just stopped thinking about it. That was the end of Mukuro's class trial, and in the end, it would prove to be our last class trial. Once that case was over, there was never a single murder at Hope's Peak ever again. We had obtained peace in exchange for the lives of all the others. Peace, but only inside the school. Peace, but only for us. Yep. The mother of Makoto and Hiro's children was the same person. It was Hina. I knew this was an end, and apparently Byakuya's child too. What happened to Toko is what I want to know. That was the only hope we had. Hope, hope, hope? This is hope? Huh? Her claim? Oh, that's right. I have to. Do I expose Kyoko's lie or not? She's not wrong. I have to think about this very carefully. What do I do? Let it go. Made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. There has to be some secret here, something that is to do with the mastermind's trap that Kyoko mentioned. They think it was me, don't they? What? Got 89 medals, okay. What? You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man. Sorry. It's all your fault. Everyone, you're wrong. You got it all wrong. I didn't do it. Good job, everyone. Good job. Yeah, they got it right. No, I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense. Makes perfect sense. It's the same as always, just like all the other class trials, and I'm gonna end it the same way. It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment. Well, wait, why do I? Kyoko! Kyoko? So what have we got? What? We got the same thing? Alter ego. Huh? Huh? What's this? What's going on? Hey, was that? Yeah, it had to be. Alter ego. Alter ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network! Damn it all to hell, I don't believe this! It seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning. What was that? What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us. What are you... Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt the thing. It was a pinch. An itch! The stupid virus is gone now. Got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. Twist away in a garbage-strewn pit in a way that's an even better special punishment. But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still going to bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. Is he gone? Hey, Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the hell's going on? It's okay, we're not the ones being trapped this time. Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared. What are you talking about? You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. Massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy brings in top students from every field imaginable, government-funded school of privilege. Say if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life with hundreds of years of tradition. It sends a cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It's built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend the school. One, you have to have already be attending high school. Two, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student can enroll here. The only way is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gates of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird of me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? It wasn't any classroom I'd ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Gah. Finally, I could finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again, and then I was awake, or was just another dream. A dream inside a hopeless nightmare. No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. It was a vast dark cabin with a bare hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high all across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. A heck of a situation to find myself in. That was just the beginning of my problems. Was I going to be stuck in here until I washed away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. I remember all too well what had happened. Alter Ego saved me. He used up the last little bit of his strength to do it. So I can't give up now, for myself and for my friend. And with that, my pursuit of survival began. First up was to start looking for a way out of here. Is that an airplane? How did something like that wind up in the school's garbage pit? That's a rocket and a tank. Better not think too much about what I'm seeing down here. Rattle, it's locked. No matter how many times I pushed or pulled or kicked it at it, it didn't budge. Getting out of here isn't going to be that easy. Well, I'm not getting out of here anytime soon. I decided to look around for some food. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. But that was pointless too. Next, I searched for some water. How can I be sure which liquids I can drink and which are an all-around bad idea? Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides, but that's still not enough reason to give up. Because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was go to sleep. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was my only way to preserve what little strength I had left after not being able to eat or drink. Can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had to have passed. And all I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign. Not exactly. Crunch. What the? Strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. As I watched the pile of garbage jostle and formed an odd shape. Did something fall down over there? Something fell from up above. What could it have been? Let's find out, shall we? Did a giant piece of trash fall down here? Could I stretch my hand out toward whatever it was that had tumbled down here with me? Giant piece of trash? Rude. Before she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was. This place smells awful. Kyoko? You look like you're doing better than I expected. But what are you doing here? It's not obvious. I'm here to help you. Glad to hear that, Kyoko. You've got a bit of garbage in your hair. She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash and face me again. First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you're finished. Thank you. I snatched the bread and water that she was holding out for me. Within seconds, it was in my mouth and making its way toward my stomach. Whew, that really hit the spot. Now I've got all the energy I need to keep going. So you still haven't given up, then? Of course not. After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at. Well, it's not such a bad thing to be good at. But Kyoko, why'd you come here? Why'd you come to rescue me? To pay a debt. Or, no, to atone. Atone? During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So, you knew that I knew? But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. Abandoned you. Don't say that. You didn't abandon me. No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you. But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason that I had to survive no matter the cost. Why did you have to survive? I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything. The reason I had to have to survive is so I can do what I came to the school to do. What? I made up my mind to come to Hope's Peak Academy for one very important reason. So you have some reason for coming to Hope's Peak? At least I did once. Once? Till recently, I'd forgotten what I was. You forgot, but that's... I had no memory of what my purpose was. No memory? That's impossible. Amnesia? Then, is it really true you lost your memory? Do you remember, Ricardo? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at the school? The first thing? You're talking about when we fainted, right? I fainted, and when I woke up, I was trapped here. I fainted too. When I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect. Thinking back on it now, at that point, my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. Hydration. Couldn't remember why I'd come to the school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that? Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Are you saying you think you lost your memory because... I don't think. I'm positive it was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory. But why would they want to do that? It was the only reason I could come up with. Because of my purpose and my ability, somehow they would interfere with the mastermind's plans. So the mastermind just stole them from you? And it could also mean, somehow my memories may be connected to the mystery of the school and the mastermind. Which is why I have to get them back. Oh, maybe she's part of Fenrir too. So she's an ultimate mercenary also. Or ultimate assassin, like I've been saying. And she instigated the tragedy. Or was part of it. Which is why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time. But if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you? If I did that, we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always a chance that the mastermind is actually one of us. What? Well, don't make too big of a deal of it. It's just a possibility. But since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? The mastermind, one of us. If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it only makes sense that she would look into her missing memory by herself. That being said, there was a limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. But why me? Because among everyone, you were least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but I see. Your intuition was right, though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind. Gah. It's just like the dream I had before, but why did that just happen? Are you okay? Oh yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right? Even now, I still trust you, you know? It's just, I'm not used to relying on others. I know I never asked you for your help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just her personality. You said you had a reason for doing all that investigating on your own. So how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything? I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability. You mentioned your ability. My ability. What everyone should have known me for. I'm the ultimate detective. That was another one of my guesses! The ultimate detective? And the reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy? There was someone I had to find here in the school. You had to find someone? Who? Well, it was the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. The headmaster? Why'd you want to find the headmaster? Because he's my father. What? I was separated from him as a child. As it turns out, he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak. Kyoko's dad is Hope's Peak's headmaster? Then that explains when Alter Ego told us how he thought the headmaster was involved. I'll find a way. No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster. No matter the cost. Kyoko, what's going on? My memory hadn't come back at that point, but when he said that, I felt strange. Makes perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him. That makes sense. But listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I'd seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room. Then what did you see in there? The room had been ransacked. The shelves were a mess, the desk drawers were dumped on the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been in there. You mean the mastermind, right? That was my assumption, yes, and to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I found. But why there? Because I also found this in the headmaster's room. This is some kind of map? It's a layout of the entirety of Hope's Peak Academy. I found it in the headmaster's room along with Mukuro's profile and that key. The map showed that the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staff must have had to stay overnight from time to time. And I figured the headmaster would have some kind of private room there. I assumed that if that were true, that room would likely hold more clues, so I went to check. And that's when I finally remembered. I remembered that my purpose was to find the owner of that room. So you went there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there. Once I got there, I noticed that the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors. So what was it like? That part of the school, I mean. It's hard to describe. All I can say is, the moment I saw it, I realized whatever's going on in this school is more horrific than we ever imagined. What do you mean? I can't explain it. You need to see it for yourself, and I'm sure you'll get your chance soon enough. Sounds like it must be important, and really ominous. Of course, once I got to the second floor of the dorms, which is why I had no idea what was going on in the rest of the building. It has to do with Mukuro Ikusaba, doesn't it? Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. And I know it wasn't you either. I know you're right, but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi, so then who did kill her? What I can say for sure is the mastermind is directly involved. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Mukuro Ikusaba was to get me killed. Get you killed? I stole that key and disappeared, and in retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me. That was the point of the class trial. It was? The mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly. You mean because of the school regulations? Exactly. Minimal restrictions. You are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. The mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and without rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use the class trial to do it. The mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules? That makes it sound like the mastermind themselves is somehow bound by the school regulations. There's one other thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba. What's that? There was a point where Mukuro may not have become the victim. It could have been you, Makoto. I could have become the victim? You know what I'm talking about, right? Do you mean during the night? I can hear them, you know. The footsteps of the god of death. What? I can hear the god of death as he moves. The ability naturally draws me into cases, just like this. Which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms, and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell, and I saw a white shadow across the corridor. I gave chase right away. As I followed it, I saw the shadow go into your room. I ran into your room, and I saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course. That wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped them, but that led to... Whoever the masked assailant was, they ended up dead. And their murder was disguised, and the dojo key wound up in my room. It all has to be the work of the mastermind in an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate me. So all this would mean that whoever killed Mukuro is also the mastermind, right? I don't have conclusive evidence, but that's what I think. But that's really bad if true. It means the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. Wait, but doesn't that create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted to use the class trial to kill you because they couldn't interfere, right? You're right. That is a contradiction. It's not just Mukuro. They needed a class trial to kill me, but seemed ready to kill you in your room. Everything they did is a contradiction. So what does it all mean? It means that the mastermind is the one who's been cornered. Huh? Just a little more. A little more, and I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. The identity of the other ultimate despair. The other ultimate despair? There's no doubt that Mukuro was the ultimate despair and that she's dead. But I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person. It's not? If you think about it, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused that event. You're talking about what happened a year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Tragedy. Whoever's responsible for that, they're the ultimate despair. And it's two people. The one who hired Mukuro and Fenrir to execute the students. That despicable group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair, then they're, make no mistake, they're the root of all the evil that has forced us to go through this. That is the ultimate despair. And that is our real enemy. Pain of a junk food junkie. The end. Still 6. To be continued, just like the series. And I'm going to add more Pokemon. The Dream Island Rocket. That looks like a penis. So hard. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. It is late. I gotta go to bed now. So, that being said, we will add another Pokemon to our team. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!